Sultai Show and Tell versus Cold Cap. Let's see. Good old Show and Tell in the new Wish meta with a lot of reanimate or more reanimate. I would say a little bit more Dimir control going on right now. But yeah, let's see how this works out. And we have a Misty Rainforest as well, which is a welcome addition to the Timeless format in this in the form of these fetch lands. Wait a minute. Should I brainstorm now to just be sure I can't get Bow Mastered? Yeah. Playing it as a sorcery here. I'm gonna put back the acquisition and a Misty Rainforest, a second Misty Rainforest, right? Or no, actually I can put back these two lands and draw into the island. That's fine. Okay, all right. So we'll have a little bit of a setup. I have 1, 2, 3 lands to come. I have a Show and Tell ready. I need to be super careful though. The opponent is Dimir. Okay. Okay, so the opponent is Show and Tell. So I can dig through time in response. Let's brainstorm in response first. So straight up mirror match here. I mean, the opponent had no reason to concede here, because I didn't have like a straight up answer there. Destroy target non-land permanent. My sideboard is not really set up for that, to be honest. I can put in 2 veils for what? For like 2 Bornes. I think that's all I have. I don't run, in this version, I don't run the Crows and Grip, which is the main important thing. But funny, yeah, the opponent actually Dark Ritualed out the Show and Tell, and I kind of benefited from it. But still, I feel the opponent could have played it out, but let's see. Okay, so these are both tapped lands, unfortunately. The opponent has a swamp, so I am able to run out a Thoughtseize here, so let's do that. Watery Grave. So the opponent doesn't have the option to Veil of Summer here. Okay! So the opponent didn't like the mirror. I don't like playing mirror matches either, but you know, I still stick through them to the end, to the bitter end. So yeah, the opponent didn't have the patience to do that, I guess. All right, so that was a quick one. Mirror match that doesn't really show much. So let's go straight on to the next game. Sultai Show and Tell versus Triple E. R-E-E-E. I shall keep. This looks like so much like my... what was that? Okay. Yeah, that was the crashing Crashing footfalls. Alright, I will start off with a Delta and just go on to the next. A generous Ent. Stomping ground. Alright, so no... Sorry. No bowmasters I need to be afraid of. What is this? 5 cards, creature... Okay, so just we're looking for a creature. This is like the one that's free if it's on turn 1. What's that called again? Forgot. Okay, so this is the Cascade deck, I guess. All right. Well, let's see how fast I can. There's the ritual. The ritual. All right, put back 2 digs. Gonna shock again. Do I want the breeding pool? Oh, nah, I can get that with the other one. Here's the Atraxa. Alright, take a sorcery. Take a Boseiju, I would say. And a Borne, actually, because I have so many digs. Ooh, exile target creature. That creature's controller creates a 3/3 frog. Four more types. Return to... Oh, the opponent has every answer they can even want here. So I just drew a lot of cards here. Okay, so... Alright, so I'm by far not out of the woods. Can I dig? Yeah, I can dig soon. Wait, is that an... Is that... Okay, that's instant speed, yeah, okay. So, attack first, I guess, right? It's gonna get bounced for sure. So, do I want to try anything here? But I don't really think I have much, so... Yeah, this is just gonna resolve. I already played a land, so I'm just gonna pass the turn and then have dig through time at the end of the opponent's turn and Lorien. So nothing spectacular here. But also not under too much pressure. Alright, gonna have the 2 4/4s. So I bet, yeah, I need to find something like immediately. So I need to find Omniscience into show and tell. I need to find a show and tell, basically. No, I don't need a dig. I need... Yep, that's game. Okay, so the opponent having bounce was basically the nail in the coffin. So Graveyard Hate could be interesting. But I think I'm just... Okay, so Gaea's Blessing could be okay. Blue. Wait a minute. This is all blue, right? So Veil of Summer. Yeah, of course. The opponent is... The bounce stuff is blue, so let's get some Veils. I don't need the Borns necessarily. I don't think so. A Blessing is fine. And then I can go down one of these and maybe a Thoughtseize. Okay, good. Let's try like this. Yeah. Oh, 3 Atraxas is terrible though. Damn it. But okay, I have show and tell. But show and tell, and I hope they don't have the bounce. But let's see. I have the sewers. I can find a second land. I have a surveil trigger. I have a couple of draw steps. So finding the third land shouldn't be an issue. There it is. Already on the top. So I cannot assemble here because I need to Lorien at the end of the next turn. So I will Lorien. I want to ensure I'm hit the third land drop here. Oh, Once Upon a Time, that's the one. It's also 5 cards, right? And but no, okay, Once Upon a Time you can actually also go for grab a land card. Wait, already? Wow. Okay, so Lorien into Watery Grave, yeah. And this will fetch a surveilling Hedge Maze. Another land. Not really. So, I just need to hope the opponent doesn't have the bounce. Alright, a Tidebinder is... Wow, it's pretty crazy too, but... I'm not sure why he says oops. Yeah, I mean, the opponent's deck... I mean, props to the opponent, definitely. So, what do I want to grab? Sorcery. Boseiju maybe, or a Mystic Sanctuary. A Brainstorm and an Omniscience, okay. I can get back a Show and Tell on top. And pass the turn. I'm still dead, right? I'm at 10 life. I'm gonna gain 7. Yeah, 4, 10. Yeah, alright. Alright, GG it is. Yeah, the opponent's Yeah, deck was very well equipped. Bounce is obviously not really what this deck likes, especially when I only found the Atraxa, right? Because okay, no, non-land permanent even. So yeah, that was a tough matchup and deservedly lost. So let's keep the head up high and go on to the next game. Sultai Show and Tell versus Chioriko. Go first and keep. Do you want to Brainstorm first or Thoughtseize? I'll Thoughtseize first. So it's definitely Merfolk. Okay. I'll take the Hexcatcher. That's the Lord. The one that gives the others more +1/+1. That's what's usually the biggest problem with such decks. Alright, so I can just assemble and go for Omniscience. Okay, that's maybe. I mean, if I don't draw a land naturally next turn, I won't be able to show and tell immediately. But okay, that's also not too big of an issue. I will just Lorien now. Grab a Breeding Pool. Play that tapped and pass the turn. And next turn I can play out the show and tell with Omniscience. This is only 5 damage to creature, right? Yeah, okay. It's not Planeswalker or player or any target or stuff like that, right? So, sure. I will put back one show and tell, actually. Yeah, why not? Let's see if I will be needing it. What does the opponent have counter magic here? A Spell Pierce. Yes, they drew a Spell Pierce. Okay. Then I do need it. It's on the top, so I cannot shuffle here. So I need to just be patient. And hope I survive another turn. So I'll be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, how much am I taking? Oh, okay. 5. Okay, I'm still alive. At 3. Yeah, okay, that's good game. I can't do anything against that. So, Veil of Summer and Fatal Push. I can go less on the ritual. Don't need to be as fast in this instance. I think that's more like a game 1 thing. I don't need that many Thoughtseizes. So okay, let's go with this play. I don't have... Okay, I can get green mana with the Lorien. Okay, good. Alright, so keeping up Fatal Push and or Lorien. I'd prefer to Lorien to get a green mana, and then I can assemble the team. And hopefully find something that I can then show and tell out. Yeah, Shoreline Scout is the typical starting play for exiled an island, getting a tropical island. Okay. Alright, here comes the green mana, the breeding pool. Going for the Omniscience. And hope, yeah, all I can do is play it out, right? I have the luxury to kind of wait and wait. Okay, so there's a Spell Pierce on top of the opponent's deck, right? And now that I drew another one, I'm okay to kind of... Wow, okay. So now I know the opponent has another one, so now I'm in trouble. This doesn't do anything. I don't have 3 islands. So now I need to stall. Wow, the opponent had all the spell pierces they needed, right? But we'll see. This game's not over yet. Alright, so that's the pressure I'm facing. Okay. I cannot show and tell. I cannot Lorien. Like, if I Lorien island cycling, then my Omniscience just like when I play it, it doesn't do anything. So I think I just it's crazy. It sounds crazy, but I'm just gonna pass the turn here. No, I'll island cycle. Grab a Undercity Sewer. No, a Hedge Maze. Yeah, let's go for a Hedge Maze. Don't want that. Now the Mystic Sanctuary is active, and I can pass the turn and use my Fatal Push to stem the bleeding a little bit. Doesn't really matter which one I kill. Okay, so I'll take 4, go to 6, and now I can put okay, now put a Lorien on top. Yeah. Oh, I think I'm dead though. Now I would have preferred an Atraxa, to be honest. So I have to survive this turn somehow. If the opponent has a... Yeah, okay, GG. That's GG. Yep. Alright. Not really going too well for Sultai show and tell here. The opponents seem to have a lot of answers at the ready. Spell Pierce is a difficult card to go deal with. The bounce cards I was facing, so yeah, I think the meta is difficult for this deck at the moment. But let's see. I have 1 or 2 more games to go, so let's see how those go. Sultai, Show and Tell versus the Healing Component. Alright, opponent goes first. I have some early interaction in Thoughtseize, some looking for combo puzzle pieces. Alright, Watery Grave. And we'll take the Jet Collector. The opponent doesn't have Bowmasters at the moment. But who knows, they may have drawn it. Sure. Alright, gonna put back the Mastermind and a Dig Through Time. Yeah. Alright, now I can Surveil. Then assemble and keep digging. The One Ring, okay. That's not too bad for me actually. It's not a lot of it's no pressure yet. Okay. Assemble the team into a tapped Watery Grave. Alright, now I can Show and Tell into an Atraxa. Okay, the opponent also likes to assemble their team. Ah, that was mine. Okay, I got it. That was the heisted card. Red. Impetuous Loot Monger. Okay. I mean, it's always a 2-for-1. Every time you heist, it's basically a 2-for-1, right? Alright, let's just go and do this. And hope that's enough. Yeah, alright, this time it was enough. So, okay, I need to prepare for some discard, right? So this one. And go down on the Bornes. Do I need some more removal? I don't really think I need to. I think I'm just good for to assemble my own stuff. I can go. Okay, I'm fine with taking out the rituals and then actually putting in 2 pushes and an Abrupt Decay just to have some interaction. Okay, let's see how that goes. Yes. Yes, I'm saying yes. I do have a little bit too many lands though, and that the rest was, so I shall, yeah, just have up Veil of Summer immediately, so that I cannot be targeted by any more such spells. And I'm not even gonna Lorien. I just gonna take it easy here. No pressure. Aha, there was a Thoughtseize. So if the opponent has like the, what is it called, Slaughter Games, I think that's the one that just is uncounterable and just takes all my show and tells, then I basically need to keep up Veil of Summer for that one particular card. Alright, so for now I'm just gonna hang back and chill. Seems this Veil of Summer may have interrupted the opponent, but the opponent decided to take a Thoughtseize over that Veil of Summer for some reason. But I don't know what the opponent has in their hand. I guess they weren't happy with it. No, not seeing any threats is of course a good sign, and then being able to play it slow is then definitely on. It's a good sign that you're on the right track to win. Good. All right. So we're able to snatch a victory here. So the deck is definitely still has high potential to steal wins here and there. It's still very potent and effective. So I will play one more game and let's see how we end up. Sultai, Show and Tell versus XTs. Opponent goes first. I only have a Hedge Maze, and I will keep. Because I'm drawing. So I'll draw, and then I have the opportunity to find more lands. That's going to be a Watery Grave into assemble the team. Am I just going full on, I don't care what the opponent does? I think I'll try that. What am I even looking for? I have a show and tell. I'm going to, if I find it, I'll take another show and tell. Alright, this already is making the opponent feel like they need to do something or find something. Actually, I already have all the puzzle pieces in my hand. I could also go for a land. just pick up a land here. Or should I go for another show and tell just to be sure that if this one gets somehow countered? Or a Thoughtseize to have a look first. Let's do that. Then next turn I can Brainstorm, Thoughtseize, and go from there. Well, Brainstorm is no longer a thing here then. So now I do need to find a land naturally. Unfortunately, these two cards are now offline, so I should have probably picked a land, but we'll see. The opponent has a lot of blue cards, but maybe no counterspell. Wow, what was that? Was that did that have a specific reason, or? I'm not sure. Alright, I'm gonna go for it here now. Just an island is fine. I'll have to take the risk here. If the opponent has some counter magic, then that's just how it is. Alright, so I'm lucky, I guess. What do we need? Lorien to draw, or even assemble. A Sanctuary seems good. And a Dig Through Time seems amazing. And another Omniscience just to play it out. So I just need to find the approach, right? The Mastermind thing. So let's just go for Lorien. Oops, I'm drawing 3 here, so I'm gonna take some hits from the Bowmasters, but that's fine. I'm looking to win on the spot, right? So what am I gonna do next? I'm gonna Dig Through Time. Still no Mastermind, so I'm gonna take the Assemble. And a Lorien. Now I would like to find the Mastermind's Acquisition. Search your library for a card outside the game. Take the Approach of the Second Sun. Play it. Play another Atraxa. And there we have it. Okay, so able to pull off the victory here. Just straightforward turn 3. Luckily no interaction from the opponent. So the opponent seems okay, is Death's Shadow. Grixis Shadow, it seems. That means the opponent does have counter magic, which I need to be wary of. Don't need some pushes. So I'm going to get rid of the rituals. Maybe 2 Brainstorms, because it's always a little problematic, and the Bornes. And then go for more. 2 Abrupt Decays as well. Okay. Is this keepable? Yes, it is keepable. I have the payoff cards. I have the tutor. Not anymore. The opponent will probably take the Assemble, though. Ooh, okay. Taking an Omniscience. Alright, I'm gonna play the Misty Rainforest and prepare to find a Surveil land. Ah, that is a different story. So no more Omniscience here. That's pretty strong. So now I'm fully reliant on Atraxa. Yep, and that's even card advantage because I'm losing a card in hand too. And Veil of Summer doesn't prevent Surgical Extraction either. So yeah, Surgical Extraction also a great card against the Show and Tell deck. But let's see. Oh, even... Alright, so... Wow. There's a Death Shadow, okay. So, end of turn I will Lorien. Go for the... I have a Breeding Pool, I have a Watery Grave. Hedge Maze is fine. There's a Thoughtseize. I can't use that without going for the Watery Grave. Let's play Assemble the Team and see what happens. Opponent might counter that, which is... I'm also okay-ish with that. Okay. Wow, the opponent has all the hate. Naturally, of course. Why wouldn't he? Or she? Alright, losing 4 more cards. But not the crucial one. The Show and Tell into Atraxa. The thing about bringing in hate cards is it always means that the opponent has less threats. Okay, so there's some more threats. I don't need more breeding pools. Alright. So this is looking pretty grim, but you never know. You never know. Alright, I'm dead now, right? Yeah. But we'll play it out for the sake of letting people enjoy their life. Okay, GG, on to game 3. So, Dark Ritual in the end to just go for, yeah, I'm gonna go back full onto, like, I'm gonna try and combo. More Veil, 1 less Thoughtseize. Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. So I need to be careful of Bowmasters, Surgical Extraction, Thoughtseize, maybe Spell Pierce. Alright, I'm gonna Thoughtseize first here. I think that's much better. Or I could have Brainstorm for the opponent's Thoughtseize. But I think I'll just Thoughtseize myself. Alright, so take the test of talents for sure. Spell Snare counters something with 2. So if I assemble the team now, that would be the most ridiculous thing to do. Gonna go for a Surveilling Hedge Maze. No, I don't need another Omniscience. I can only Brainstorm in response to the opposing Bowmaster. So the opponent's hand has me locked a little bit here. Alright, another Surveil. Veil of Summer is pretty good. So now I can assemble into Veil of Summer. I cannot because I'm missing... I'm missing green mana to do that. Okay. But Veil is good to have around. Alright, now's my chance to Brainstorm. Perfect. Okay. I will put back an Omniscience and a Watery Grave, right? Yeah. And I guess I'll draw the Watery Grave. Do I want a land or another Omniscience in hand? I'll have a land. The opponent's targeting himself in case I Veil of Summer, because then they lose the... No, wait, why? I'm not sure. So this is definitely a tough match to navigate here. A lot of cards which can have an impact here. Unfortunately, drawing is gonna give like this Bowmaster some added bonus, but unfortunately I can't do much about that. Go grab just a forest maybe, even if I have that available. Nah, of course I don't. So it's gonna have to be a breeding pool. All right, so gonna go for this. Try to find the if the opponent has a spell pierce. Okay. So the opponent can't target me here. Could have targeted the token. Alright, so I'm looking for what? I'm looking for show and tell. Alright, next turn is my only chance here. I'm already at 9, so I even need to hope this doesn't flip. But, yeah, at 5. So if the opponent has a counter magic, I'm dead. If the opponent okay, so it's now or never. I have a chance here. I just need to draw. My dig through time needs to hit some. No, I'm there. We're there. This is a victory. I need to be careful. I need to play Omniscience. Then I need to play the Acquisition. Go for the second sun, play the second sun, and then dig through time. And then go for the second sun. Yes. So, right on time. Patience again. So what was crucial in that match? Crucial was waiting for the opponent to play their Bowmasters before brainstorming. So brainstorming in response to the Bowmasters, because that was the only window I had to even use that brainstorm. And yeah, just not trying to play the keeping up the Veil of Summer for combine it with the Assemble, which then finally found us the Show and Tell. So yeah, a lot of patience and using the cards in the right moment kind of, yeah, seemed to net us the win here. And always keeping in the back of the head, the more answers to your stuff the opponent brings in, the slower their deck will become, right? So yeah, they have hate cards, but at the same time the pressure is a little lower as well. So it's still difficult then to navigate around those hate cards, but yeah, you do have a little bit more time in the instance. So this, you know, as we can see here in this matchup, the pressure was super low at the beginning of the match with basically just the Bowmasters coming in a little later, and these only showing up to the party like when the opponent realized that they need to really like put up the pressure and start pushing for the win, or I will just draw into my things. Anyway, Show and Tell still strong. Difficult meta at the moment, I would say. Like with a lot of reanimating decks, you also have the drawback that if you Show and Tell, they can put out something big as well. The Cascade deck, which I don't see that often, but it has bounce. Brazen Borer is a card. And yeah, just Spell Pierce and Thoughtseize, but that's always been around, so that's something you just have to always account for. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have fun. See you in the arena, and peace out.